Hi, my name is Susu, and welcome to my show. I'm honestly excited that you guys are trying Nigerian food, you guys are trying um, West African dishes, other African dishes. Like, it's amazing to me, but
I doubt you know what honesty is anymore.
I'm actually very excited. I'm happy. I'm happy. Like, oh, you guys. But anyway, my ick is, hearing trying fufu for the first time, and then people bring up pound yam. How do you expect me to keep quiet? How really, how do people expect me to keep quiet when people say you're trying fufu and then you bring up pound yam?
What the hell does that mean?
Like, there is a difference. There is like a very distinct difference between fufu and pounded yam. And I love pounded yam. Pounded yam is bay. Pounded yam is bay. It's like top tier when it comes to swallows. And yeah, let me even say it now. In Nigeria, the vessels that would I say vessels? Is vessels the right English? I don't know. English is failing me today.
This is very complicated.
But whatever. What we eat with soups, we generate we generally call them swallows. So these swallows comprise of different ones, including fufu, pounded yam, elubo, or amala, tuwo, starch, wheat, semo. Like, it's a lot. So when I see videos of you guys saying, "Oh, trying fufu for the first time," and I see pounded yam, it breaks my heart.
Break my heart. Say you love me again.
Like, I don't know who is telling you people this thing, but at least she could have told you people. I know that other African countries, they like to call most of the swallows fufu, but it's not the same with Nigeria. So, like, trying Nigerian food and then you mention fufu pound yam, it's not. It's just, there's something that it's not just coming together for me.
So it doesn't make sense.
And yeah, I just want to make this video to educate you guys because I love it. I love that you guys are trying new things and exploring other cultures and cuisines. Like, it's mad. It's amazing to me. So first of all, there is gari. That's like the most generic swallow we have here. So like most times in most homes, like, it's a staple in short. I don't know. And sorry let me just touch on this before I continue. Why are we calling gari groceries?
Why?
Nigerian content creators, people go on the internet and be like, "Oh, I want to take my groceries today." Why is gari, please? Let's just keep gari as gari. Let's keep fufu as fufu. Like, it's if are doing the most. Back to what I was saying. First, the most general or generic swallow that we have here is gari. So gari is made from cassava. It's cassava that has been processed, fermented for just a short amount of time to get rid of the what's that chemical? I'm going to put it here, I've forgotten. But yeah, it's processed to get rid of the toxins in the cassava or the harmful substances in the cassava, and it's then toasted. And when it's toasted, it comes out very nutty. It's nice. Add palm oil. Some areas they don't add palm oil. So when you see yellow one, it's usually with palm oil. If you see white one, it's usually without palm oil. And it's the one that is generally you know, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everywhere in Nigeria they eat gari. And then we have pounded yam. Pounded yam is made from yam. So these yams are boiled till like they're really, really soft and then mashed, kind of like a mashed potato, but like starchy, and holds its shape way better than a mashed potato. And then we now have fufu. Fufu is also made from cassava, but then it is fermented for I think about 3 days to really break it down, and you know fermentation is going to stink.
Do you smell it? That smell. The kind of smelly smell. The smelly smell that smells smelly.
That's why, like, when I say, well, I'll try fufu for the first time, and then people are like, your nose is not, you know, you're not commenting on the smell. That's how I know. And then from the texture as well. Fufu, yes, it's not fufu, it's fufu.
Yeah, that's right.
And fufu is it's an acquired taste, both for Nigerians as well. It's an acquired taste. Like personally, my dad loathes it. He can't stand the smell of it, and same thing with other people. So it's very distinct, you know. It has its own taste, it has its own smell, it has its own feel, and it's not the same with pounded yam because they're on like 2 different levels entirely. And then we have starch. I think is also made from cassava, but I don't know, I've never tried it, but yeah, it's indigenous to the southern part of Nigeria, Delta State, I think. Yeah, and it's usually eaten with banga soup. So, and then we have things like tuwo, which is like the northerners, the ones that eat tuwo shinkafa. That's like swallow made from rice. So it's would I say it's a sticky rice situation? No, I think it's mashed. It's mashed a little bit, so the rice is no longer grains of rice, no, but like this swallow that is used for soups as well.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, now, and after tuwo we have amala.
Are you okay?
Amala, or is it or? Yeah, elubo. So these are either made from yams or plantains, and these ones they are sun dried, so it's usually takes a long time for it to dry, and then because of its exposure to sunlight and air, it tends to oxidize and turn black, and that's what gives the amala its color. When you see amala, you will know that it's amala because it's like black. Most other swallows are like yellow, white, milky in color, but like amala is black. It's black, and I think it's indigenous to the western states in Nigeria, the western part of Nigeria, and they usually mix it with like amala, ewedu, and gbegiri, or amala and okra. So it goes really well with, like, you know, slimy soups that draw, you know, like ogbono, okra, ewedu. Amala is good with things like that, and it's actually really nice. But I don't know, I've never tried it with different configuration of amala, like with amala and egusi. It doesn't feel like it to go, but with draw soup amala is big. I'm going to try it once, and then I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
So with people trying to, you know, find healthier alternatives to our local cuisine, and I don't know, you know, the thing with nutrition is that every year something new comes out. Like with every passing second there is new information. So some people be like, oh, if you take too much gari, it's bad for your eyes, it's going to damage your eyes. But then people will be like, yo, gari is actually really good for the eyes. So due to the confusion about the integrity of these foods, or or its health implications. You know, people with like things like diabetes, gari, fufu, and pound, they can be really starchy, you know. So people looking for alternatives to this, they now delved into other swallow options. So we have people making swallows with wheat and semolina. Although the semolina has been finely ground, so you have like wheat, we have semo, we have potato, like that one. See, I've tried like potato swallow and soup, and it did not just go. You get like there's some things that go together, and then but potato swallow, especially if it's I don't know sweet potato swallow go, because sweet potatoes has more fiber and tends to, how do I say it? It gives a better result in terms of swallow than Irish potatoes or potatoes as you guys know it. So yeah, and these are the swallows that are available. There are actually a lot of options. There are actually a lot of other options that I'm not going to touch. I just came to tell you guys that please, fufu is not pounded yam. And then I'm going to rank the swallows with my personal preference. You know, this is my own rating or my own scale. So coming in hot at number 1 is definitely pounded yam. So you guys actually, like, the person that gave you pounded yam knew what they were doing to get you guys hooked on Nigerian food. Because pounded yam is the best. You know, initially that was the main swallow that was eaten in Nigeria. I didn't know. I usually thought it was fufu or gari, but it was actually like the main one until when we had a lot of external influence, and with the colonizers and the slave trade and everything, they had to provide another option, because they needed people to work hard. I think you guys should check it out. But yeah, I think that was it. And they needed a crop that had more calories or to give more energy. Yeah, so that's when they introduced cassava, and I think it was also in South America. Yeah, or I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm going to let you guys know. So number 1 is pounded yam. Number 2 for me is gari, because come rain or shine, you know, okay, pounded yam is like your ideal type. You get the boyfriend material, the guy that you always wish you're with all the time, but then sometimes you don't get to have that guy. But then there's a reliable guy also on the side, and that is gari. Gari is your reliable boyfriend. Gari never fails. Gari never falls your hand. Gari is easy to get. Like gari, don't worry. I'm going to write a song about gari to watch and see. And then number 3 for me is fufu, and not just any type of fufu, like freshly made fufu, freshly, the one that is, you know, just came from the pot, is hot, like It's actually really nice. If you can stand the smell, it's actually lovely. It goes down easy. And then number 4 for me is amala. Sorry, I always do that whenever I say amala. You guys, please forgive me. I'm weird.
You're so weird.
Anyway, amala / elubo. And then number 5 for me is semo. Semo is like, it's kind of like fufu in the sense that some people love it, some people hate it, but on the hate side, I think most people are on the hate side because semo, I feel like you need to know how to make it right for you to actually like it. Because sometimes when I have semo, like it's reminiscent of pounded yam, and that's why I like it. But then you can also jam semo that is not semo in it. You can also jam semo that is semo in it. It depends on the one that you get to have that day. So that's it with semo. And then I'm putting this at number 6 because I've never tried it. So I'm putting starch at number 6. But I'm going to try it. People should not come for me. I will try it. And if I need to update my ranking, I will. But this is my ranking and not yours. So keep your opinions to yourself.
This guy.
And number 7 will come with 2. Also because I've not tried it. But I don't know, it's also, I don't know, I'm going to try it. I might like it, I might not like it. But anyways, those are the ones as far as I know. And if you've stayed with me this long, oh, thank you so much. This is actually going to be like my first official video that I'll be posting on this channel, and I really love, if you like this type of content, if you'd like to know more, please like, please subscribe, please. I'm on my way to like 1K followers, you know, please. Thank you, have a nice day, love you guys.